Hi, I'm so glad you're here. I'm Heather Spurl, and if you're here, it must be because you're dealing with something in your relationship. You're probably struggling and want it to be different. Maybe it's the connection with your partner, maybe it's the spark is missing, maybe there's a lot of conflict you're dealing with. Maybe it's been going on long enough that you're actually considering divorce. Regardless of why you're here, I want you to know you're not alone in that struggle. I work with couples from all over in repairing their relationships and then reconnecting with each other in a deep and meaningful way. Now, I recognize it can be hard to ask for help in situations like this, but I really want you to get that it's not your fault that you're dealing with this. If you think about how we all learned to do relationships, we learned from the role models around us. There wasn't actually an instruction book. And most of the people that we would have learned from were also probably struggling in their own relationships. Factor in TV and movies and that fairy tale notion of how romantic relationships work, and you can see that we've all got a pretty distorted understanding of how relationships work. And I want to make a difference for you with that. Relationships are hard. Intimate, long-term committed relationships are really challenging, and not learning how to do them well is, well, if you had a business that you really loved, the first few years that you worked in it, you had so much fun with it, it was really profitable, and you really enjoyed yourself. And then after a few years, things started to turn a little bit. You weren't really sure why. Profits started to decline, and you didn't have as much fun in the business. If you were still committed to the business, still wanted to keep the business, what would you do? You'd, of course, go learn how to make it better. You'd probably hire an expert. That would be the fastest way to turn things around. And it's the same thing here. You never learned how to do this well. And so working with somebody who can teach you the skills and give you the tools and resources that actually are scientifically proven to build relationships would be a really fast way for you to turn things around in your relationship and get back on track to where you want to be. Now, for lots of us, when we think about asking for help, especially in something as personal and vulnerable as a relationship, an intimate relationship, it can feel like we're failing or that there's something wrong with us if we need to have outside support, that we should just innately know how to do this. And I want to say it's not true. That's simply not true. Learning how to build relationships effectively is probably one of the best gifts you'll ever give yourself. So if you're here, I really hope we can connect. I would love the chance to hear your story and see if there's a way that I can support you in making a difference. However it works for you, whatever is easiest for you, maybe that's just downloading the copy of Overcoming the Conflict Cycle that you received in your inbox and starting there. Or maybe we can hop on a call, whatever makes the most difference for you. Regardless, I wish you all the best and look forward to maybe talking to you soon.